Hello students, have a nice day. I am again here to help you in science subject. Okay, I hope you people are healthy in your home and enjoying a lot. In last class we were discussed about chapter 1 nutrition in plants, in which we were discussed about what is nutrition and modes of nutrition, in which we were discussed about autotrophs and heterotrophs. Okay, and today we will revise last class and then we will start new topics. Okay, we were discussed about chapter 1 nutrition in plants in last class. Okay, in which we were discussed about what is nutrition. Nutrition was the process of obtaining food which is required for health and growth. Okay, and next we were discussed about nutrients. What are nutrients? Nutrients was those compounds which is required for complete growth of body. Okay, in which main was carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, protein, fats, fibers, etc. Understood? Our next topic was modes of nutrition, in which we were discussed about autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. First was autotrophic nutrition and autotrophs. All the organism who capable for making their own food in their bodies was known as autotrophs, and the modes of nutrition was known as autotrophic nutrition. Okay. And our next topic was heterotrophic nutrition and heterotrophs. All the organisms which are not able to make their food in their bodies was known as heterotrophs, and the mode of nutrition was known as heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, and next we will discuss new topics. If you remembered my last class, I was told one word: photosynthesis. Okay, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is actually a process by which plants can make their food, okay, by exchange gas, like taking CO2 from atmosphere, carbon dioxide gas from atmosphere, and giving out oxygen gas for human beings. Okay, so photosynthesis, food making process in plants. Okay, leaves are the food factories of plants. Okay, the synthesis of food in plants occur in leaves. Okay, which means the photosynthesis process occurs in leaves of plants. Therefore, all raw materials must reach there. Understood? Water and minerals present in the soil are absorbed by root and transport to the cell. In photosynthesis process, all raw materials and minerals are transported to the cell. Before going deeply to the photosynthesis, we should know about what are cells. Okay, have you heard a single time about cells? You can assume as battery cell. No, it is a different cell. Okay, we can understand by taking examples. Suppose buildings. Okay, like buildings are made up of many bricks. Understood? For making buildings we need many bricks. Okay, like that only our body is made up of tiny means very small units called cell. Okay, like building only, our body is made up of tiny units called cell. Means cell as a brick of our body as a building. Understood? Cells are very small, that's why we can only see under microscopes. Understood? Some organisms made up of only one cell, and some are made up of many numbers of cells. Sometimes many microorganisms are made up of only single cell. Okay, and some organisms like human beings and animals are made up of many numbers of cells. We will discuss about structure of cell, means how cell is looking like. Okay, the cell enclosed by a outer boundary called cell membrane. the cell is actually covered by a boundary, means a thin sheet, which is known as cell membrane. Okay, in center of the cell, spherical shaped structure is present called nucleus. Understood? And nucleus is surrounded by jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. These points represent the structure of a cell. Okay, we can see a diagram of cell by which we can understand easily. All you see, as you can see, this is cell. Okay, in which the outer covering is known as what? Plasma membrane or cell membrane. And see, this is a spherical shaped nucleus. Okay, and here jelly like substance is known as what? Cytoplasm. Okay, for this time it is sufficient. In further class you will further know about what? Structure of cell. Our body is made up of numbers of cell. Okay, like buildings are made up of number of bricks. Understood? Before going deeply in photosynthesis process, we should know about stomata. What is stomata? Okay, firstly I told that photosynthesis process take place where? In leaves, because leaves is the food factory of plant. Okay, as you know, gases exchange take place in plants through atmosphere, like taking of carbon dioxide gas and releasing of oxygen gas. Okay, so what is stomata? Let's discuss. Gases exchange take place in the plants, which is very essential for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide from air is taken through the tiny pores called stomata. When we breathe, we release carbon dioxide gas and take oxygen gas. At the same, plants take carbon dioxide for making their food in the process of photosynthesis. Okay, with the help of tiny pores, which is known as stomata. Okay, these tiny pores are surrounded by guard cells. One guard cells is present in stomata. Okay, we can easily understand with the help of diagram. Okay, you can see the diagram of stomata. It is stomata. Okay, see, stomata pore which is present in leaves. Okay, these are epidermis cells, which is outer cells of stomata. And I was told about what? Guard cells. These are guard cells. Understood? Which is surrounded by thick inner wall and subsidiary cells, which means extra cells. Like every cells, these cells also having nucleus. Understood? Today we discussed less but very important, like photosynthesis, which is a process of making food in plants. Okay, and leaf as a factory of plant for making food. Okay, for this we also discussed about what? Cells. Okay, which is a tiny units for our body structure. And we also discussed about the structure of cells and diagram of cell. And for photosynthesis process we also should know about stomata. For this we also discussed about stomata and the structure of stomata. Now for today it is sufficient, and I am giving you homework in which you have to do only few things, like you have to write hard words. Okay, and you have to try to spell out and learn it, and try to write the definitions of this also. Okay, first is photosynthesis. Understood? Cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm and stomata. Understood? In next class we will discuss deeply about photosynthesis. Okay, what is photosynthesis, what is the meaning of word photo, and what is the meaning of word synthesis, we will discuss deeply. For today it is sufficient. Bye bye students, thank you so much.